Welcome back to the Snake Pit. This is episode 173. Today's guest is my boy, Mr. Swagadelic, the creator and owner of the Swagadelic Show. I love this guy. It's always a good time. He always comes through when I need him. And like always, we go deep. We talk about a lot of shit, real life shit. It's fun. If you would please subscribe to the Snake Pit YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. Also, if you listen on Spotify and on the iTunes, Apple Podcast app, leave us a review and give us 5 stars. Greatly appreciated. And it's free and it's easy to do, so please help us out. Subscribe to the Swagadelic YouTube channel as well. And hit him up, man. We're trying to get him to get on create more, get on iTunes, everything. So trust the process, though. We will be doing a lot more. The Shadows Are Upon You by Bradley Garcia is out now. That is linked in the bio, and my lovely co-host / girlfriend is doing hair like crazy. She's the best. Her party that, if you know us, we did, she did, not we. This is her thing. Fools and Ghouls came out on Halloween. It was a party. It was a blast. So she's kind of doing a reiteration of that. This Friday coming up, the 11th of February. If you're not there and you're in town, I will not be your friend ever again. And if you are in town, you better have a damn good excuse. Or not, I don't know what to tell you. But you better be there. Thank you guys, and we'll see y'all next time. Dude, did you know... We'll start right off the back. No, I don't even want to talk about it.
What if Big Pharma was behind all the rappers talking about lean and talking about all these drugs?
Well, I was going to say something like that through some extensive research somebody did online, the guys who bought Neil Young's catalog, they are in a subgroup that's owned by a guy who's on the Pfizer board of directors. So, it really
they will do anything to try to hush up Joe Rogan.
Bring down Rogan.
Yeah, so what's the scoop on that? Because I know that it's a thing, but I haven't heard the details.
So everything, or I guess if you...
No, you go ahead and say it, because my headphones are too loud.
I guess with Rogan, people like to claim that his podcast,
Hey, Roy, these are too loud too. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Pretty much people accuse Rogan of spreading misinformation a lot when it comes to the vaccine and COVID and all that stuff. For pretty much anything dealing with politics too.
Is it bad for you? Or do you want a little
bit more? Yeah.
And Rogan's had doctors come on.
Thank you.
And Rogan has had doctors come on talking about the vaccine, pretty much giving their side on that opposes the way everyone else is, talking about the vaccine. So Rogan has this belief saying that if you're older and you have conditions, you should take the vaccine. But if you're healthy, pretty much get sick and get the get your immune system,
get the virus.
Yeah, but I don't think he's outright said that.
Well, I mean, I've heard him say Well, but what he's saying is,
damn, these headphones are set perfect now. Yeah. Sorry. Fuck, they've been too loud. This 75 episodes. Figured it out. Jesus Christ. Sorry.
But yeah, he's pretty much talked about as long as you stay healthy, take your vitamins, change your health, practices so you can fight more than just the virus. But people are accusing him of being
misinformation.
Yeah.
And it's like the mainstream media, they're the worst liars there is.
Just to spread some positivity on the situation, think about how crazy it is that a podcaster has that much influence, though. Is making that much noise. He has more views than
any fucking mainstream media outlet there is.
So I guess just props to that, because that's amazing.
I mean, it's the same reason they got to go after somebody. They went after Trump. Now they're going after Rogan. Somebody's got to be
Is that music? Is that music still relevant? Whoever is that's crying about it?
I love Neil Young.
Same, but
you don't know who Neil Young is?
I've heard his name. I mean, I'm sure I've heard his songs,
but I don't think it was him. Now that I know, whoever bought his music was like, you got it, because it just makes sense. I don't think,
because pretty much he said, since I don't agree with his views, I'm gonna
either take him down or me down.
and Spotify stuck with Joe Rogan. But after that, Amazon ended up signing a deal with him. So he probably got even more money.
Which is wild because Amazon fucks up too.
Yeah.
They do a lot of crazy shit. That's what somebody said today. Like, oh, wow, like Amazon hasn't done anything bad. It's all the same, man. They're all owned by crazy people and just trying to silence information.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what's shitty, dude. Because I've even felt that doing this. I'm kind of scared to like
say what you really think.
I'll say what I really think, but I gotta like tread around it. I don't want to.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to tread around it. I want to be just like.
I think I'm definitely reserved, like in these situations, and I'm trying not to be though. Like I want to speak up more, but
yeah, dude,
it's one of those things. Like, okay, if somebody asks my opinion on something, then it's a lot easier for me to, be a little more enthusiastic or emotional if that's how I feel about it. But I don't know. I guess I'm not around people who ask those kind of questions and who really give a fuck, Like, hey, what's your opinion on some whatever political situation? Or they're just trying to cause division, dude. Really, it's a class war. Like, they don't want us to realize that the classes, there's too much separation between the lower class and the higher class. And so they distract us and they turn it into a culture war.
I mean, that's really the truth. Was this who? Oh, Neil Young.
That was Neil Young, yeah.
I used to have a Neil Young Supreme shirt.
But I don't know. This thing is kind of weird, and there's been rumors of other artists, like even bigger artists than Neil Young, that are threatening to do the same thing.
Good for them. Do it.
So
who gives a fuck?
I just wonder how long does it go until Spotify kind of has to do something. Because I've heard now that they're going to tag Rogan dealing every time he talks about COVID. Yeah, they're going to have that tag,
like little,
like here is information about COVID.
He's not a doctor. Here's the real information type shit.
Yeah,
this is whatever. He even said he was fine with it.
I mean,
but what the hell? Like, if you don't want to listen to Rogan, why don't you just not listen to him? That's my whole point too. Like,
for real,
are you fucking serious? You really that worried about somebody else listening to this motherfucker?
I mean, it seems like the people that don't listen to Rogan are the ones that are complaining about it the most.
That is the most, like, because you know me, I'm a fan of Rogan. You know me, I'm damn near a stan of Rogan. Actually, I've said that. And to listen to people speak about him, I'm like, you don't even listen to the motherfucker. I can tell just by the way you're acting. You don't listen to him. Like, go listen to him. He has never been like, I've never got bad vibes off him ever, even when I don't even agree with him. Because I don't agree with him on some things. I'm just like, what the fuck?
I don't know. If you're taking medical advice from Joe Rogan, then maybe you should, die or whatever is going to end up happening. But I hadn't listened to him since he moved to Spotify. I really hadn't listened to him that much.
He's had some good, that recent girl who beat Amanda Nunes.
Juliana Pena.
That was a good one. He did one with her. That was a really good one.
Yeah. See, I like listening in whenever it's comedians, because that's what he is. It's like, I don't listen to Joe Rogan to get information. I listen to Joe Rogan to laugh, and because he brings world-class comedians on. He made so many people famous.
He had that Oliver Stone dude, I think that's his name. Mm-hmm. That was a good one.
Yeah, they try to turn it into like a joke. Oh, you like Joe Rogan? You're one of those bros or one of those guys.
They think you're right-wing because you like Rogan.
Uh-huh.
It's like, whatever.
But he's very liberal, too.
He is.
The only thing he's not liberal is when it comes to guns. That's pretty much it. Mm-hmm. But here's what
he's a cool guy. I don't get it.
I really think what's going on right now is, okay, when it comes to journalists and like all these, news networks, they like to compete with each other. And I just think that what's going on is he's bringing a lot of important people in, and that's a lot of influence too. And he's asking very intelligent questions, and he pretty much, he is a professional interviewer.
He's one of the best.
But you got to realize too, Fox News and CNN, networks like that, ever since Trump has left office, their viewership has gone down like 90%. And I just think that when people are watching people like Rogan, and his ratings are going
millions of
views, way more than what these networks and other newspapers and other media outlets that are coming out. He tops them all.
I think, if you there's a list of all the competitors and you add them up, they still weren't as equal to Rogan's views.
That's amazing.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
That includes Fox News, who's also a bunch of idiots.
Yeah. It's a competition out there, even when it comes to stuff like this.
You got to think though, like how great a job has he done at being a role model or even just promoting positive stuff? the people who listen to him, I guarantee you there's lots of people who have been positively influenced, whether it was them getting into jujitsu or
there's
working out.
Really nothing negative to come out of like you being his.
He's a stand-up guy. Honestly,
hey, can you put that little piece right? Like,
he's like a father figure to a lot of us.
It like stands on that. See it?
Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of loose.
Yeah, it's loose. Now mine's loose. There you go. Sorry, it was bothering me. Yeah.
Rogan's the father that we never had, or that I never had.
He's not even a bad like. It's just you. I don't get it. Like, how can you not like him? I don't understand it. He has women on all the time. Like, I don't. He's not some. He has what is that? He had that one person who's like a gay bodybuilder, like the world's strongest
I know
gay or something.
What?
That's what his name is. So
well, just think about how many people that he's connected us to other people that we like.
Exactly.
Like David Goggins.
That's
Joey
the biggest
Diaz.
thing.
Like
he's the reason I am who I am today. I can't even fucking deny it.
Yeah.
He's the reason I learned of Joey Diaz.
He exposed us to a lot of great people.
Bert, Tom,
Lex Friedman, even Jordan Peterson.
Jordan Peterson. What's his name? The Rat King. Theo Vaughn.
Alex
Dillon,
Jones.
Alex Jones. Everybody I like is because of him.
Yeah, big props to Joe Rogan. And that just shows you that he's a force to be reckoned with. That's why they're attacking him, trying to come after him.
And he's like the biggest name in love. In America.
Yeah,
obviously he's the biggest podcast in the world.
I hope he has a lot of security,
Does he really need it?
I think so.
He has I know in LA he had Navy SEALs
That's what's up.
guarding his compound. I think they came with him to Texas.
I bet he feels a lot safer in Texas.
But he has a gun and he can kill people with his hands. Who gives a... You know what I mean? He doesn't really need protection. Maybe he does. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, definitely. You want to be able to relax at home.
Dude, I wanted to get tickets to his fucking show, and I couldn't get them on Wednesday, and now they're sold out.
Yep.
And I was going to go. Hey, dude, let's talk about Tom Segura. I haven't got to talk about him.
Oh, yeah, it was a great show,
That was fucking badass, wasn't it?
Yeah, I really liked his opener, Kirk Fox.
Kirk Fox, man. He's funny.
He's married to... who's that old actor? Clint Eastwood. He's married to Clint Eastwood's daughter.
Really?
Yeah. Fun fact for you. I don't know.
That's him right there, though.
Oh, it is him?
That was him. Yeah, he looks like a creep. And you just talked about it.
He's really funny.
He's funny as hell. He walked right by me, and I didn't get to fucking get a picture with him. Man, I'm so upset.
And then even Tom, I had rented the bathroom. I thought maybe there was going to be an in-between act, but no, there was just the two of them. So I came back not too much later than when he started, but it was really good. He went a lot longer than I thought he would.
He went really long.
Like an hour and a half, maybe?
At least, yeah. If not more. Yeah, I thought it I've seen one other show and it was like 5 people before the main act. So I thought there was gonna be at least but it worked so well, them two. I don't know. It worked really well, just them two, and back to back like that.
Yeah, next time I'm not going to drink as much, though, because going to the bathroom's a pain in the ass.
Dude, you're telling me.
That theater was beautiful, though.
Oh.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That's the first time I've seen it. Have you seen it yet?
Yeah, I've been there 3 times already.
Yeah, it's nice.
I haven't been yet. I want to go see it.
Were you on the floor? Where were you at? We were on the floor together.
So I saw Joan Jett on the floor, and I saw the Buddy Holly musical, and that was way, way up. And then I saw ZZ Top, and we were probably like 16 rows,
ZZ Top in there?
Was that after he died?
It was after, but they had his replacement, but it was a good.
Hold on, so his ghost was there? After
I'm just thinking, I don't want to sidetrack, but how do you replace him?
You can't.
He can't.
You can't. And
just somebody playing. That's basically.
Yeah, there was another guy. His name. I know his first name is Elwood, but you could tell that he's still learning, because he was the one that replaced them was their guitar technician. So he knew all the songs already, and I think it was already set that he was going to be the replacement, because he had cancer for years.
How long ago did you buy those tickets to Tom Segura?
When they first came out, I bought them artist pre-sale.
Do you remember the date? No. I feel like we bought them
almost 2 years ago.
It was 2 years ago. It was way in advance.
Yeah.
And there aren't really any major acts coming anymore, I don't think.
I saw a list of it. There's nobody
Tim Allen's coming for a comedy show.
He is?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw like what's his name? Weird Al.
Weird Al. Yeah, Weird
He's
Al's
coming.
coming.
Some older cats.
I thought you meant Tim Dillon.
Oh fuck, dude! You don't think I would have had tickets to that shit if he was coming?
It took me a second.
They're all
man.
next.
Like,
I guarantee you, they're all going to be next in like the coming years.
they should be. It seemed like a pretty good turnout, right? It was pretty packed in there.
Yep. And there was no empty seats, and as far as I could see,
I think it's about 5,000 seats.
it's fucking.
I think it is.
It's,
I think
it's
so.
an amazing.
That's huge.
It's an amazing place. It's like, it's badass. I don't know.
But yeah,
it's
Bob
really
Dylan's
sweet.
coming.
Bob Dylan.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah.
I've heard he's not worth seeing anymore. His voice is just gone. Like
Is it?
it's just like real raspy. Someone that saw him said it was almost like sad.
Damn,
Like,
that's-
honestly.
How old is he?
He's old. He's up there. He's late mid-70s probably.
Yeah. What the fuck?
It was funny. Tom Segura, I guess he just gets to pick whichever music is playing through all the speakers. And so as soon as we walk in, it's bumping Tupac in there.
Yeah, he's
Buddy
always-
Holly
he likes
Theater the
that,
whole
like,
time.
Late 80s, early 90s rap. He's always talking about that. It was pretty cool. Whiskey Myers. I know people like that motherfucker.
What kind of sucked about it though is every time you buy a drink, they give you like this little sippy cup. I guess they refill it maybe.
Yeah.
No, they refilled mine.
They did.
Yeah.
What sucks about it is you got to pay like $3
Uh-huh.
every time you get one of those.
What do you mean?
So they have cans, but they won't let you take the cans in. They put it in that sippy cup, so you don't spill it on
fucking
the.
sippy cup.
So you don't put it. So you don't.
I'm
spill
glad,
it like
dude.
on
That's
the
what I was
wood.
thinking. I'm glad because I didn't spill it because that would have been weird. Spilling it in front of like everybody.
But what's weird about it is you could take it home and then bring it back,
Oh,
and
I see
then
what
they
you
can
mean.
like refill it. Like you don't have to pay the extra $3 when you come back.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what you mean. That'd be looking fucking lame as fuck carrying two fucking things ready to go inside to get drunk. I'd rather just buy a new one. Hell no.
Yeah, honestly, if you go to a show there, it's best to just pregame and then go.
We did.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. We pre-gamed in the parking lot.
He was mad at his wife because there was a cat lady out there feeding all the cats. And I was like, bye, I'm going inside. And he was getting all pissed.
Yeah, so I had kind of introduced when we were walking by the cat lady. She was like, "Can y'all please go this way so you don't scare the cats off?" And I was like, "Okay, cat lady." I said, "You're not a crazy cat lady, are you? You're just a regular cat lady." And then my wife was walking up. I said, "This is a crazy cat lady in training." And so they start talking, and I thought that maybe she would just say a couple words and keep walking.
Yeah.
So I go get in line for the metal detector, and my wife's sitting there having a conversation with this lady for like 5 minutes. Like, come on, we got to get in here. It was cold. But anyway, what's going to be our next big comedy show? Couldn't get Rogan tickets.
No, Rogan.
You're going to see Bert, aren't you?
Yeah, I need to get tickets. It hasn't sold out yet. Actually, I don't even know yet because I don't want to sit far back after being in this beautiful fucking place.
There's the.
Did you make eye contact with Tom Segura?
I tried.
You tried.
See, so you see how it goes from real wide to
That's
like
amazing.
the aisle.
Mm-hmm.
Right behind the first row is where I was sitting when the aisle starts. So that's how close that was. And Swagadelic was to the left, not too far behind me.
Nice.
So what do y'all think about that game tomorrow? Are you going to watch it?
If I don't work Wednesday, I might go to a bar.
It's tomorrow.
I know.
Oh, so you're saying if you don't work Wednesday?
Yeah, I might go to a bar and go watch it.
Yeah, that new place is opening up tomorrow. I think that's where we're going to go. It's called Miguel's. It's
Oh, it
across from
opens
Beer House. Yeah.
Oh shit! Who you going?
Shit, I guess you and
The Persian dude?
Bradley and Jen. No, my wife and I.
Oh no, I'll go. Yeah, dude. That's gonna be fucking nuts.
Yeah.
That is gonna be nuts.
I hope we smash them.
What are they? Are they ranked?
No, they're not. They were highly ranked at the beginning of the season.
They're 23 now.
Oh, they're still in the top 25.
But we
They-
beat number one, so who gives a fuck?
But did you see the throwbacks?
Is that from the '90s? Like when the guy dunked the basketball?
Yeah, late 90s, early 2000s. That's a throwback for Andre.
Andre Emmett. Yeah, he was
Mhm.
great, man. He used to slam it.
But yeah, they're wearing their throwbacks tomorrow.
You know what was messed up about when Chris Beard left? That he did it on April Fool's Day.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
And so it's like, hold on, is this a joke? Dude, that was extra fucked up.
What
I
a
wonder if he
bitch.
did that on purpose. Do you think he did?
No, I think you just. He probably just like contractually could leave that day or something. Probably it just so happened to
I
be
like
that
to
day.
think he did it on purpose.
Fuck him. I don't want to talk about him.
I heard it pretty much. It's for the best that Tech ended up getting rid of Chris Beard
Why?
because
He led us to the national championship. What do you mean?
But Mark Adams,
I don't know if it gets any better than that.
The guy that's right now, Mark Adams,
Love him.
pretty much the players. No one left. Well, I mean, there was one person that went to UT,
But he came back, right?
but a majority of people ended up staying because truly the players that were already here, they mainly played for him more than Chris Beard.
Really?
I mean, because the assistant coach, that tends to be where players tend to look after more than the head coach because they're mainly playing for him. And I guess these players were so used to him, that's why they ended up staying.
Yeah, we lost some good ones
them
though.
so much.
We lost some good ones. Kyler Edwards, he's been tearing it up for Houston.
Yeah,
They're ranked number 7.
yeah.
Mac McClung, that white boy that
He went
used to
the
dunk it.
NBA, right?
He tried to go to the NBA. I'm not sure how
He got a
he's doing.
10-day contract.
And then Jalen Ramsey left too. Yeah, there's quite a few that left, but apparently the
Dude.
defense is where it's at.
Yeah.
It just sucks that we don't have a point guard, but they just got this one kid. Apparently he's pretty good. He was ranked 69th in the nation.
I saw that.
And
Yeah,
he
he's
can
coming.
shoot threes from anywhere.
It is going to be brutal in there. I wish I was going.
Me too.
Yo, it is going to be insane in there.
I'm going to the Kansas State game and then the Baylor game.
You're going to the Baylor game?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And just a few weeks ago, we looked on the tickets just
It's
to
like 700.
yeah, nosebleeds.
Yeah, I saw that.
And it was like that like a few months ago
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
It's
Jen, you
been
know,
that
but
way.
would you be down to go to a game or you know, really?
I mean, I would go.
God,
Y'all should go.
I really don't know how the game is played.
Because I'm
I'll
definitely,
figure it out.
I know it's different, but
You never
baseball,
been to a Tech game? Basketball
No,
game?
yeah. I'm
It's
a
legit.
real, I like sitting down and watching baseball. I was wondering if you'd want to go because I just like,
Yeah.
I like analyzing baseball. So
No, I know baseball. I mean, I used to play softball.
So we're
for
also going to be
years.
top. We're like number 1 coming into the preseason. Baseball number 1. Football, the recruiting class is looking really good. I think we're top 10 recruiting class.
What?
Yeah, Joey McGuire, man, he's fucking doing it. It's gonna be a good year for Tech, man.
Top 10 recruiting class overall?
Mhm.
What?
Coming in, yeah.
That sounds great. Yeah, I was impressed with how they did at the end of the year.
Oh yeah, when they beat.
Yeah, even before that, the loss against Oklahoma State at home, that was a tough one, but I was there and they look pretty good defensively. They look a lot better than they have in the past. That's what they've always needed is a good defense. You got to take what you can get around here as far as environments go. And the United Spirit Arena, the basketball games, it's a good environment.
It's one of the best, isn't it? Probably in the
Yeah, it's
nation. Oh my god, I was there. I went and watched. What's his name? He went to the NBA. Culver.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's when I watched him.
he's doing pretty good.
That was fucking crazy.
Yeah,
Tomorrow's
they look
gonna be in fucking. I just wish I was there.
good. Me too. Jeez,
God.
that's a hot ticket right now.
My friend paid $500 for one
Mhm.
in October, and he sold it for $2,300.
Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah, and then he was like, I almost hit him up, but I was like, nah, because he was like, I'll pay somebody to take me there and bring me back. He's got a lot of money, and I was like, I'm gonna be drunk too, so no, I can't.
Oh, so he bought more than one ticket?
Yeah, so I think he like used that, or he's all about the numbers. He's a car
That's a
salesman.
thing, dude. I might start doing that. Buying tickets really early and then just selling them.
Like for everything,
Definitely make some money. Huh?
for basketball.
Yeah,
or
for anything. Yeah.
I was thinking about that with Rogan. I was like, if I buy it, and nobody else can go. I'll just sell it. But I couldn't get in there. I was like number 3,000 in line.
Were you really?
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
And how many shows do you think that was? 3 shows?
420?
Yeah.
No, just one. I think
He was only doing one
I
show?
don't think he's gonna do multiple shows.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. The number you said he charges. I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. That's the bottom number. And I don't know if that's like for the whole weekend, 3 shows or something.
You could do that in here. You could do that at the Buddy Holly.
Yeah, sell it
You
out
could do
every
a
show
3
easy.
weekend. Easy.
Yeah.
I think Tim Dillon could do that. Well, I don't know actually.
I don't know. I don't know how popular Tim Dillon is
I love
yet.
him.
Yeah.
God, I love him. He's so funny.
He is pretty funny.
We need to go to a show, Jen.
Okay.
I don't know if you're big fans of them though. Was your wife laughing a lot? Did she like them?
Oh, yeah. Comedy?
Yeah. Well,
But
those
she likes
guys.
Tom, yeah.
Yeah, she liked Tom.
Yeah, she likes Tom. I was kind of surprised because I feel like Tom's not for everybody.
Not at all.
He definitely gets into a certain little rhythm, you know, and if you're with it, then it's hilarious.
He was talking about showering with his son
Oh,
and all
yeah.
that came with it. That was how he ended it. It was funny.
Yeah,
Like, he
that
gets
was
in some
hilarious.
crazy shit, man.
How was
pretty
the
funny.
crowd, by the way?
They were better than I thought.
They were laughing. I don't know.
Yeah.
There was no hecklers or anything.
I kind of pay attention to the people around me because, you know, I've been to a few comedy shows, and early in the show, the guy behind me, he was an older white guy. I heard him say to his wife, "Is it gonna be like this the whole time?" Because he was making fun of
The Confederate statues.
yes, the Confederate statues.
Oh,
that was
shit.
hilarious. His
Yeah.
joke was
That's
like,
how he started off almost.
what was his joke? It was like,
He was like, you don't go to Germany and see like Hitler statues, something like that.
yeah, but there was a couple people in my vicinity who were, you know, a little uptight about it, but overall, people were laughing. His jokes were popping pretty good.
Yeah, that's good. Because I've been to some comedy shows here, and the crowd
Who?
can make.
Who'd you go see? Sorry.
I saw a few like no names, like they were popular. I don't know who they
Like
were.
local people?
Like probably like Texas level, like Austin. I can't remember their names, but one I went to was Daniel Tosh.
Oh, yeah.
He performed at the Spirit Arena, but he brought like 5 other comedians,
Really?
and they were all pretty funny. I don't remember their names.
I
though,
like Tosh. He's pretty funny.
but
You like Tosh?
I like the show. I'd never seen him.
You never
never
heard his
viewed him.
stand up?
I never viewed him as a comedian.
Oh, he's a stand-up, yeah, he's
I
funny.
heard he was good. I never.
Yeah, it's
I never
pretty
seen
good.
it.
I mean, the crowds for that, it was all college kids, but I mean, it was a good crowd. But it could be better sometimes. Sometimes crowds are rough here.
The crowd was pretty dead.
I wouldn't say dead. It just could have been more energetic.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say energetic is the word for the crowd, but
No.
we were laughing.
Yeah, I mean, it probably could have been better, to be honest, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, it probably could have. I was just so into it that I really wasn't even paying attention.
Yeah.
But I was just like, everybody around me was into it. So I was like, this is fun.
It was really surreal. Like, I don't know if it's just like the effect that theater has or what, but didn't it seem like a dream almost?
Yeah.
Like he was floating or something. It was weird.
Yeah, exactly. But then I heard him laugh. I was like, oh, I can hear his real voice. I was like, that's when it was like, that's really fucking cool, because I heard his real voice and I was like, damn, that's Tom Segura. And I just heard, and it was crazy. I had a great time.
Yeah, it was
Fantastic.
great.
Fantastic time. Cool. I would just go back, just go to the place because it was that cool. I liked it.
Oh, yeah, definitely. They had this acrobat show that I wanted to go to. Basically, it's like a circus.
In
And they
there?
do it in that theater, yeah. It's past this year, but it's definitely something to
I think
look into.
honestly, an orchestra would be cool. Some sort of music like that would be pretty cool, pretty neat to see.
Did you see there's going to be a Boys to Men concert?
That's what made me
with,
think of
like,
that.
The Lubbock Orchestra.
Yeah.
I would go watch
Is
it.
it really
That's
Boys
what
to
it said
Men?
on
That's what it
the
said, yeah.
website.
Okay.
That's what made me think of it, because I wouldn't mind going watching Lubbock Orchestra. I've seen them before. I like them.
Boys to Men with the Lubbock Orchestra. What's that
That'd be
ticket run
cool.
for?
Yeah, I would go see like something like that. Trans-Siberian Orchestra, or whatever the hell
Trans-Siberian.
that shit is.
Yeah,
That'd be pretty cool.
that's a good one.
Because I feel like that's what it was built for almost.
Mhm.
Like an opera or something, like a play.
Yeah, it would be nice seeing like a really good musician in there. The last concert I went to was Chris Stapleton in the United Spirit Arena.
Oh, yeah.
We were down on the floor two-stepping. That was pretty cool. But seeing him in a theater like that would be amazing, because he sounds just like he does in the albums. Like his live performance, dude, it's very, very close to the recording.
Mm-hmm.
We
Great
also
voice.
saw Gate Creeper the day before. That was fun.
Fuck yeah.
Shout out to Worst Case Scenario. They're also a really good band.
Yeah, it was fucking
Jen took me to
hard.
one of her death metal shows.
Oh,
and
really?
Yes.
Worst case scenario.
Worst
They're
case
really good.
scenario.
Yeah.
I knew who they are, so I was excited to see
I
them.
had always heard this buzz about them, and I had listened to them on Spotify, and they're pretty cool. But it was really cool seeing them.
I bet
live.
they're
They have people moving.
best of the West Texas.
Yeah.
I would say so. I mean, they're out here touring. They opened up for Gate Creeper. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like crazy, because like the sound quality from them to Gate Creeper was like it was like,
Fucking
It was-
loud, right?
I'm not even just saying loud. Like Gate Creeper was really loud, and like that they're screaming,
Mhm.
but it sounded so crisp. Their their whole set was crisp. That's what I enjoyed about it. I could give a fuck about that music, but the guitars, the drums, the vocals sounded so crisp. I was like, damn, that's really, like, it was audibly different. I don't know, for me, that's what I noticed. I was like, it was super loud, but it was like really clean. I like that. That was cool. So shout out to them. I don't listen to you guys, but I would go see you again if you came to Lubbock.
Sick.
It was cool.
Bring more death metal and hardcore to Lubbock, Texas, please.
Hell yeah. I've been to a few local shows, man, quite a bit, because my brother, you know, he was a local rapper and he still is. Shout out to my brother DOG.
Yeah, I ain't talked to that motherfucker.
Zach. Have you ever heard any of his music? It's pretty good, man.
He's played it for me a few times.
Has he? Have you ever played it on the podcast?
Please don't do that, 'cause we got a copyright strike.
Really?
Mm-hmm. So I don't want to get another
His shit's original, dude. You have his permission to use it.
I don't want to get another one because that might.
No, but he's a performer, you know, and he's really good.
That's what I heard.
So you know, these local shows, sometimes it would be like rap versus rock, or that, you know, it'd be like a 2 genre type of show.
That's cool.
So there would be death metal bands there too. There's some pretty good ones.
Yeah, I definitely got the bug to go see more shows now, both comedy and music, because
it's a lot of fun.
It's fun being around people.
Definitely. You just gotta make sure you don't run your tabs up too much, because golly.
That's why you pregame.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. It's like it's such a bad habit getting so fucked up for shows. I don't know if I've ever been to a show sober.
Me either.
But it's a pain in the ass having to go pee, dude. I don't know if it's because I'm getting older or what. My bladder don't hold up.
So bad during Tom Segura.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it was painful.
And I was like, all right, he's talking about a story I heard. I'm gonna run to the restroom, and I like waddled. It was horrible, but I feel it. But like at a metal show, you just scoot back out, get back in. You'll be alright. Yeah.
There's lots of porta potties everywhere.
Can't wait for the summer. Hopefully, there's some good shit in the summer.
I bet there will be.
Hey, are you gonna go to her show next Friday?
Next Friday.
It's like Fools and Ghouls, but
maybe. I don't know.
Bring your lady as a date.
If I don't have something else going on. Valentine's party?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I already know how your parties go down. That Halloween party was fucking lit, dude. Golly. And it was like, oh, the party's over. No, let's go for 30 more minutes. Okay.
I can probably guarantee that's
and
not
all those old people came from Two Docs. It was so cool. Just seeing everybody intermingling.
Uh-huh.
That's what,
that was a good time, man.
I can guarantee I won't be that drunk this time. Not to like.
He said, I can guarantee you it's not going to go that long and he's not going to get that drunk. Those are his 2 guarantees. So we got to hold him to it.
Wait, I'll wait till afterward. I'll wait till after midnight to get fucked up.
Dude, you were out of there from the time I showed up.
I was out at 9 o'clock, so.
He was shouting everybody out on the mic, dude.
I don't know. Maybe if everybody.
That was a good time, though.
Maybe if everybody participating is feeling good, I can get back on the mic. But if not, then I'm not going to get on the mic this time. But don't think I'm not going to try, because
you're going to try to get on the mic.
I'm going to try, but if the vibes aren't there, I'm going to be like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't. But
we'll see.
You should be sober and get on the mic. See what happens.
Roy, okay, so we went to this syllabus day on Saturday night.
Were you into that?
Roy was very, very intoxicated, and he was like begging to be put on the mic. And everybody was like, okay, buddy, okay. Like,
look, here's here's where my ego kind of hit me, because I've never been told no when it comes to that. I'm like, give me that fucking mic, I'm getting on stage, and they're like, yeah, okay. They're actually wanting me to. This time he was like, hey man, after the show you can. And I was like, the fuck, I'm not even gonna be here after the show. Just give me that. Just let me say hi.
After the show, I'll let you go up there.
And then I asked my friend who was hosting it, and he was like, what are you gonna say? I'm like, I don't know. I just want to say something. He was like, he was kind of, you could tell he was stuck, and I was just,
you were too drunk.
I was like, fuck it, dude. You already pissed me off.
Roy just wanted to yell.
I just wanted to say what's up. I wasn't even gonna shout myself out or anything. I was gonna be like,
shout yourself out, bro.
I was gonna do that.
Yeah,
please subscribe. Nah, but after
the
the first person said no, I was gonna be like, just let me say something, man. Damn, you guys gave me VIP.
Did they hurt your feelings?
Yeah.
You remember though?
Yeah, I was like, fuck, what the hell? You got, because they gave us VIP to let us, everybody's saying hi to us.
Damn,
it's like they wanted us there. I'm like, well, give me a fucking mic.
Where was this at?
It was at the lofts downtown. Those like loft apartments.
Texas
it was really fucking cool, actually.
Yeah,
really cool building.
It was fun to just be at a house party, and it was like a rager.
Okay.
It was just
It was unbelievable that
Yeah.
they had it because it was really loud and
like
they had neighbors.
They're like actual it's an actual apartment, like a studio apartment building. So you had to like walk through hallways to get to their shit, and it was just booming the whole time. So
Nice.
they just have really cool neighbors, I guess.
Yeah, because I had a friend who got kicked out for being too loud, like continually, I guess. And then I knew other people who lived there, and they were like, the walls are super thin. You can hear the fucking neighbors talk.
Yeah.
So I'm like, how the fuck did they throw this party?
The neighbors were probably at the party. That would be my guess.
Shout out to them though, because there was no disruptions. There's no cops, no
and that
fights.
shit started at 11 p.m.
We got there
wow.
about
Party
10:30, and there were
started.
still like people in there.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Damn, they didn't want Rattlesnake Roy on the mic though.
Nah,
No,
fuck
he was a fuertecito.
Fuck y'all, motherfuckers. That's the last time I had fucking
What were you
helped
drinking?
you,
Just
mother-
Bud Lights?
Yeah, dude, they had a
That
keg.
keg.
Okay.
I was babysitting that keg.
Yeah.
And I was pretty drunk. But I think I was also high because it was a fucking lot of smoke in that building.
Yeah.
Especially up in the loft.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was, shout out to Willow. I was like, hey, can I hit that? I didn't know, I knew her since high school. She was like, oh. She gave it to me and she was like,
You thought it was nicotine?
no, I was going to give it to Jen. But then she was all happy to see me. I'm like, who the fuck are you? I didn't know. It was like, oh shit, I've known you for all this time. I was so sorry. I was so fucked up.
So you thought you were asking a random person for their...
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
And I think she thought I was asking her because I knew her. But it just worked out.
Roy just disregarded her, and then like a few minutes later, he was like, "Oh my god, I've known you."
He kind of put it together. Oh shit, my fault. If you're subscribing and you're listening, I'm sorry. But I doubt you're listening.
Damn.
But if you are,
It just wasn't your night, bro.
no, it was a good night.
Yeah.
Just they didn't let me have the mic. Those fuckers. I didn't want it.
The party was jumping though. Who's the DJ?
This girl DJ No Request. Can you look her up, please?
Yeah.
She was
cool.
She was playing good music actually.
Yeah,
I was really enjoying it. And then they had the little local artists performing. One of them, who performed, was supposed to be here tonight, but he couldn't make it.
Oh yeah. That's why you called in the backups.
I didn't mention that earlier. Thanks for coming on a short notice.
Yeah, no doubt,
Like
dude.
10 minutes ago, I called
You know me. And I really appreciate this, dude. This is always fun. And it's easy to take it for granted, but I'm starting to get used to it enough to where it's just like, yeah, it's no stress off my back. You know, I just fucking shoot the shit, drink a little bit of beer.
The last day.
What's up with you though, dude? It's never an interview. It's like we're just talking about random ass shit. I want you to interview me one
What the
day.
fuck you want me to ask you
Dude,
that I
got
haven't
some
already
great
asked
stories.
you?
You never asked shit, dude. Every time I've been on here, I've probably been on here like
That's why I
6
like this
times.
one though. That's why I like doing it with you because sometimes I don't want to just interview
Alright.
format.
No doubt. It's cool.
I feel like for the snake pick, he's our Joey Diaz. Like,
I'm Joey Diaz. I just pop in
Yeah.
like, what's up, motherfuckers?
Yeah, dude, you're like yeah, exactly.
All right. Just know I got some stories like Joey Diaz too, though, if you ever want to hear them.
Well, he just interjects and tells them so whenever you want to tell us one.
Yeah.
But you've already told a lot of
I need to
stories.
learn how to do that.
And I've already go back to listen to the first one out there, people, and I basically interviewed you that one.
Oh, yeah. Did you?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
I don't either.
It's been a year, I think.
Can you pull that up?
A lot happens in a year.
Been about a year.
Dog, I don't remember shit from the last 2 episodes we've done. You think I remember that many?
Yeah. No.
I think we did one like episode 89. 80s. Because I did one
think
with
it
your
was 90s.
brother first.
Yeah.
And then I learned about you. And then we did one with you and your brother.
Uh huh.
You remember that one?
Yeah. Yeah. My brother, he's good on the mic. He could talk nonstop all day.
Yeah.
it was way before that, right?
He brought his friend on time.
I don't know.
It's not.
I feel like I need to start getting better though on the mic. I need to start interjecting like you're saying. And it's hard though. I don't know. It's like I don't know if it's like a skill that these comedians have because they're just, they're used to just getting in that zone of telling stories and they just have shit ready.
Yeah. So, it's crazy because I can sit here and do this all day, but we did, I went on somebody else's podcast, King Fuego, yesterday, and it was like totally different.
Uh-huh.
I didn't want to say too much, but once he asked me questions, I wouldn't shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was fun to like take the other seat and be interviewed.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, it's different.
That itself is a skill. You're saying being a guest is a skill. I would guess. I don't know, I'm not enough. If people don't want me on their podcast, I guess if you want me to, please come on.
Get
please let me-
Rattlesnake Roy on
please,
your podcast.
Yeah, please let me come on. What are those people called? The drinking one? You know what I'm talking about? Never mind. I'm about to cut that.
There's a drinking podcast.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind. I don't even know what I'm talking about. No, but it was fun. We went to like Dork Studios.
Yep.
They have a little podcast studio. We went to the first time yesterday. They have a set, dude. I might have to.
Yeah, it's only like $35 or something like that.
Yeah, it's $50.
50. And they got one camera too.
I believe they have 3.
3 cameras for $50, 1 hour.
I believe so.
Yeah. It was really different for you though. He was asking you questions, personal questions.
Well, yeah, we had just did one with him, so I was already kind of on. We were on the same level at that point.
Yeah.
But I would feel weird if I went deep into why I do this on here. I would be like, it's not about me, it's about you. So that one, I'm like, yeah, it's about me. I said whatever the fuck I want.
This one is about you.
No, this one's about you. Like whenever or whoever sits right there, I'm like, it's about you.
Yeah.
You don't want to know. I don't want to interject and tell you like, well, I did the studio because of this reason, and he asked me that, so I was like, fuck yeah. I felt more inclined to interrupt him on that one than I am on this one.
Right.
Because I don't want people to get mad.
I don't know. It's just sometimes, you and I, we don't hang out a lot outside of this. And so sometimes there's things I genuinely want to know about you. You know what I mean? Like,
what do you want to know? Ask me.
Just your perspective on things in terms of, like, you see how difficult it is to be consistent being creative. Like, what are your feelings on that?
Oh, dude, that's what I said yesterday. I was like, you got to figure out, like, that's why I've branched out and I'm doing other things, because I'm like, I'm always going to do this one. This one's going to come first.
Right.
But I don't want to get in that rut, which happened last year. So now I'm like, okay, if I don't want to film today, then let's do Lords of Film. If we're not going to do Lords of Film, I will work on the short film that I'm doing, which I told you about. If I'm not doing that, then fuck it. It's a day off, and I'm going to fucking just watch Pawn Stars, which I've been watching lately. So that's kind of how I've started getting out of this rut. I'm like giving myself more projects.
A little bit more variety.
Yeah. Because
That's
last
important.
year, fucking sucked.
You got burned out.
I got burned out.
Going for 200.
I was going for 100 in 1 month, a year, and I was at like episode 60. And I was like, this fucking sucks.
You were doing 3 a week?
I was doing 2 every week. I was going to,
2, yeah.
starting from the beginning of the year. And, since I had a little leeway, I was like, all right, I'll take a few weeks off if I need to.
Yeah.
Nope. July came, and I was like, this sucks. I'm taking the week off, man. So that's what I learned. I'm like, I got to do other things. And I think doing this short film is going to help me be motivated.
Yeah.
To be creative somewhere, or I don't know, take my brain off this and go somewhere else.
I feel like
I'm also doing the cooking show.
Cooking show? Hell yeah.
So I'm also going to do that to keep my mind.
When's the last time you did it on the road?
Oh, I did one this month.
Yeah.
Probably do one on Saturday, to be honest, because it's going to be February. I'm going to do one. That's also what I'm also going to do is like not do too many. Doing too many Patreons, doing too many of these. Yeah. So I'm going to be okay with not doing one of these in a week when I absolutely need it, which I imagine will be July. I'm like, all right, you don't need to record one this week because you've been going 26 weeks in a row. That's a lot. That's a lot for them too. I didn't even think. I've been selfishly thinking about me. I didn't even think about them always showing up every goddamn week.
Yeah, for sure.
I have my little Monday routine now. And it's just like scheduled.
Yeah, I'm not making excuses but yeah, you also don't set. Yeah, I know you've offered. I'm not saying it, but setting up and taking down every time too kind of adds to that. So that's why I'm like, I got to figure out ways to like not getting that shit. And also doing other people's podcasts, that really helped. That was fun. I just got to be on the mic. I got to do something once a week at least. That's like the real goal. Put out something once a week.
For sure.
Whatever the fuck it is. I have no idea.
For sure. And you come a long way too though, dude. Like really fast. That's the thing. And I guess that's kind of what you're experiencing is going from like, because I've seen some of your earlier stuff.
It sucks.
And yeah, no, the thing is you were doing something consistently and that's huge. And then all of a sudden it's like a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And it's just progressively gotten better and better. And so obviously you want to get to a point where you have guests who have their own followings and then, that leads to you getting more of a following. But I don't know. I don't know if that's a matter of just like, I know we've talked about this before, but like talent scouts or somebody just investing, you know what I mean, to book people. Because I think that should be a goal, bro. Like you need to think of somebody, anybody, and get them sitting here.
Yeah. I've thought about that.
It's like, even if it's just a matter of spamming their fucking DMs, it's worth a shot.
Every day I tweet out at I DM Joey McGuire, the football coach. Hey man, I'm from Lubbock. Can you come on the podcast? But what I think is going to really, I think once I get like, I don't know what the number is, but I feel like there's a number of either views, subscribers, followers, whatever. Once I get there, or maybe like I just get lucky and some dude who has a blue check mark wants to come on and talk, and we just shoot off from there. I think that's what's going to happen. And I don't think that comes with numbers. 200 episodes, 10,000 downloads.
Yeah, for sure.
4,000 hours watched, which we're approaching, by the way. Shout out to everybody. So I think that just comes in time.
Yeah.
Just got to sit through it. Tough it out, man. We toughed it out last year. Really sucked. But we're going to get there. But the cool thing also is I think we got this one figured out. This is pretty much how I'm going to do it.
That's what's up.
I don't really want to change much from this. We do need another person. I think if I add another person to this team, then it'll be.
Have you had any really good guests lately?
Have we really? Can you go see who the guests were? I don't even remember.
Dude, come on, dude.
No, yeah, we have.
You need to do your research.
I think we went on a really good track. Since this month was really good, actually. King Teo, the Loft Boys. Can you look it up, please?
Yeah, I'm getting there. I haven't shut it down.
So it was the Loft Boys who were throwing the party in the loft?
Yep.
That's pretty dope.
Loft Boys Entertainment.
Okay.
Let's see. We did 2 Lords of Film. Connor Ward, that was cool.
That's the guy I worked out with.
The guy you worked out with?
Which one is that one?
Yeah, he's the guy who works out. He's like a fitness dude.
I told you I saw him at Nick's.
But I thought you meant like you guys met up to work out.
No.
You just saw him.
Yeah, I went to my workout at Nick's and I ended up having to work out next time and I was like, oh shit, and he was like, dude.
So he's like doing workouts with rappers and making it like a series.
That's cool.
So that was really cool.
That's really creative.
Yeah. So
rappers trying to learn how to throw hands at Nick's fight club or what? Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
I guess so.
Hey, y'all rappers, if y'all want to learn how to throw hands, I'll teach you. You got to pay me though.
So I go to this little gym called Gino's. It's like a little
oh fuck
whatever.
That's coming up, isn't it?
So like it's like this boot camp I do, but we do kickboxing workouts and shit like that. And it's like a female only gym. Well, my coach's husband is going to start doing co-ed classes next month. And so I'm going to take him with me on Wednesdays.
Yeah, Roy, get in there.
I literally was like, I have an extra pair of gloves. Just get your own wraps.
Oh, yeah.
Some sneak peek
it's
gloves.
fun, dude.
Yeah.
So much fun.
But I've been just wanting to work out with him. And I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I'm really, really excited to work out with you.
That's awesome. Dude, that's your accountability buddy right there.
Yeah, you're right.
That goes a long way. Because Rattlesnake Roy, in the meantime...
Like, I want to get competitive with him and stuff like that. I don't know. I want to have fun.
Hell yeah. That's the best way to get going.
Yeah.
It'll be fun, though.
You need to work on that image, Roy. You need to get them biceps bulging, dude.
I know, dude. Maybe this is the push
Maybe
I
a
need.
fresh tat.
I just got one.
Which one?
It's still healing.
Oh, your cactus. Nice.
Cactus dad.
So he's got the fresh tat. Mark that out.
I gotta get these biceps going. I'm gonna start doing steroids.
You need to get a face tat too.
Fuck no. What the hell? I don't even think I'll tattoo my neck.
No.
Isn't it crazy though? Like it's like, okay, for these young rappers, if they want to become the next thing, then they gotta basically just like copy what everyone else is fucking
Ruin
doing.
their fucking face.
Take pictures with money, spread it all out, all that bullshit. It's like all the same shit, dude. I feel like I've been really out of the loop whenever I fucking got off of Instagram and you know, I wasn't on any social media.
That was like, I bet that was good. I need to do that.
I'm planning on doing
You're
that
gonna
after my event.
It changes
like
your
next
perspective
month,
whenever you come back to it.
Well, I mean, I was off of social media for like 2.5 years.
Mhm.
I deactivated my Instagram and then I just kind of got locked out of it. So I just kind of was like, fuck it.
2 years.
Yeah, and so I just kind of worked out of my hair Instagram, but I didn't really follow anybody I personally knew. I just used it as just like a client communication thing. And so I barely got back on Instagram like last summer, and it's been okay, but sometimes I don't like being reachable, or I don't want to be like seen, or you know what I mean? Like I just kind of want to like, it's like this weird like social media doesn't fucking matter, but it's just like you find yourself scrolling through it so much, and it's just kind of like, I don't really fucking care. Like it doesn't matter, you know? And it's just like, I have big goals this year, like personal goals, and it's another distraction I just really don't want. And so I'm really excited next month to like log out for a little bit.
Oh yeah.
It's going to be so nice. Like I just want to like log out and focus on working out and like saving money, and then just kind of reactivating in the summertime or something.
Go back up. Sorry.
It'd be nice.
Yeah, social media fast is very important, man.
Yeah.
Can you go to
And it like makes you like find just like new hobbies.
that one right there?
Which one?
Which one?
The on the road one. When was that? Episode 10.
This one?
Yeah.
That was beginning of this month, no?
This has been a long ass fucking month. So I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, it has, huh?
So when this comes out, it'll be February 1st or 2nd. Probably the 2nd. Let's count on the 2nd, but it might be tomorrow. If I'm feeling up to it.
Nice.
I gotta plunge the damn shower. And that damn thing has been pissing me off.
You got to plunge the shower. All that hair
Yeah.
going down the drain.
And I've been doing it for 3 days straight and it still won't fucking work.
How often do you wash your hair? Serious question.
I get it wet every time I'm in the shower. But I try to go every other day with washing my hair.
Shampoo and conditioner.
2 in 1, baby.
2 in 1.
No.
I don't blow dry my hair though, so I feel like that might make it a little better. I don't know what the hell's going on here, so.
You need to get some dreads, dude.
Fuck no, I can't do that shit.
Dreads, face tat. That's how you make it, bro.
He's thinking about like shaving like parts of his hair.
Shaving parts of your
Side
hair?
of my head.
Going with the mullet?
No.
That's the West Texas thing to do. You ever notice how all these fuckers look alike out here, dude?
Yeah, but none of them earn their mullet.
Golly.
You gotta earn your
There's
mullet.
a lot of mullets.
You gotta earn it. And not a lot of these people have.
No, they haven't.
See? Somebody agrees with me.
It's true.
But book with me because I do a killer mullet.
But also, that's... what
Do you want him to have a mullet? No.
Well, you do boys.
Yeah, I do. Everything.
What'd you say has been more girls?
Yeah. More of that, more vivids, more shags, shit like that.
You should get a perm.
You should...
Come on, dude.
quit trying to
Do
give me
something
ideas.
with it. You gotta make this image pop, bro. You get more views.
All the little 14-year-old boys get perms on the top of their head because I
Yeah.
love Patrick Mahomes.
He did suck yesterday.
Dude, these games have been insane. I can't believe Joe Burrow.
I'm actually rooting for the guy.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
I'm rooting for the
have
motherfucker.
to.
And I like Mahomes. I'm rooting for the son of a bitch.
Hey, other game was crazy also. I'm glad that the Super Bowl is what it is. I mean, even if the Niners got in, I wouldn't be mad.
Stanford, or what's his name?
Matthew Stafford.
Stafford and Burrow.
It's
Are they
gonna be
playing
a
at
good
home?
one. Yeah, it's a home
A
game
second
for the
time in a
Rams.
row?
Yep.
That's wild. I wonder how much tickets those.
How much those tickets
How
cost
much? Yes.
for the Super Bowl?
Yes.
I would think at least like 7,000 for a nosebleed seat, something like that.
J-Bo, he used to say bleed nose. Like, he didn't even know. Like, I'm like, what the hell's wrong with you?
Bleed nose
He's
seat.
a teacher. He used to say bleed nose. Hey, Roy, you want to get some bleed nose seats? I'm like, what the fuck did you just tell me? Hey, shout out to him. I love him.
Super Bowl ticket.
Shout out to Joe Burrow.
Everyone's been saying that Patrick Mahomes is going to be the next Tom Brady. That's probably going to be Joe Burrow.
Yeah, he's the next Aaron Rodgers. Losing all these fucking AFC championship games.
Who's playing the Super Bowl?
The Bengals and Rams.
Yes, sorry. It's going to be... Probably the Bengals are going to win.
It's going to be a good game. You think the Bengals are going to win?
I want them to. I could give shit less
Do
for LA.
you know what the odds are?
Dude, I really wish betting was legal in Texas. Online gambling.
Surely it will be soon.
Well, it probably.
Why do they show us all these damn commercials for online betting if it's not even legal? I swear.
It's probably coming.
It's nonstop.
It's coming, and I cannot
You know what
wait.
you can do? You can get one of those. What is it? Those IP things? It scrambles your IP, or it
So
makes.
you can be like in a place where it makes it. That's how they do it.
Yes.
Oh, VPN.
VPN. You know what else you can do with VPN? So with cryptocurrencies, there's certain exchanges that will report your information to the IRS, and then there's one called Binance that doesn't. But Binance isn't available in this part of the country. But if you have a VPN thing, you can use Binance.
$10 a month VPN, and you can like, for the legal people who don't do illegal things, you can like put in a VPN for like Netflix Europe and get all their shows.
Oh, nice.
But I didn't even think about betting.
Yep.
Because my uncle, they live in Phoenix, and that's where you can do it in there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's use his address. What the fuck?
Yeah, get you a VPN, dog.
We gotta cut that part out because I don't want to. Because I've been wanting.
that part out.
No, I'm not going. But I've been wanting to bet, man. Because people are winning some money.
Are they?
Hundreds of dollars, thousands, if you get it right.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bunch of ways to make money. My uncle was telling me about it.
Yeah, the world of betting is something that I'm really ignorant to because I hear things and I hear, there's certain bets you can make.
There's obviously like
what?
winner, loser, but then you can bet like, well, this guy's going to score a touchdown.
Right. I didn't know
this
that.
Guy's going to do an interception. He's going to fumble. He's going to score in 2 minutes. Like, It's crazy. That's what I'm saying. I want to do it, man.
Man, Jamar Chase has been very impressive this season. Have you seen him?
He's good. They got that.
His breakaway speed is crazy.
LSU.
Yeah. That's nuts, dude. I hope Joe Burrow wins the Super Bowl.
Yeah, so Mahomes can come back and win it next year.
So he can come back and win it next year? Man, he fell apart this game.
He's fucking sucked
the second half. It was interesting.
But that Bills and Chiefs game was probably the greatest game ever played.
That was a great game.
That was wild. What are you looking at?
Football, dude. I swear it takes up my Sundays.
The cheapest
kind of a nice thing.
is under 5,000.
Under 5,000.
Oh, that's the cheapest one? Where is it at? Like in the...
Probably way up there.
Because that stadium's badass. Isn't it? Like
it's
really
huge.
state of the art.
I wonder if you can buy that ticket for 5,000 and then sell it for 10,000
I'm sure
in a
you
couple
probably
of weeks.
could. That like right before. I wonder if you can use crypto to buy it.
Nah.
Probably not yet.
Not yet.
A lot of transactions with crypto are run on the Ethereum blockchain, and there's something called gas fees that you have to pay. And right now they're way too high. They just haven't fixed that part of it yet. It's just like a technological issue. Once that gets fixed,
Go watch that episode of Shody. He told us all about this.
Does he really? He knows all about crypto.
He's got some NFTs,
Nice.
which I want to buy.
Yeah, you can get some. There's two main ones. I guess they're called markets, NFT marketplaces. One of them's called Rarible, and you can download it on your phone.
What's the other one?
The other one is OpenSea.
That's what he was showing us. OpenSea.
OpenSea, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can even create your own NFTs.
That's what I want to do. Also, how do you create your own land in the metaverse? Because I want to make the Snake Pit Studio in the metaverse.
That'll be dope, but you got to buy land and then you can develop on it.
That's what you literally have to.
You can buy it on
real
Rarible.
life.
So there's a company known as the Sandbox, and that's
Yeah,
usually
he told us about that too.
that's where most people are buying it.
What do you? Can you make it look however you want? What the hell, dude? I want to buy it.
Yep.
How do I buy it?
Store NFTs.
Ethereum?
It's expensive. So you download OpenSea or Rarible, and
He was
it's
showing
like
us
these little plots that you buy, and you got to bid on it.
You know me
And
and
you
Chris,
have to have Ethereum. So you tie your Rarible account to a wallet. Usually people use MetaMask. MetaMask is a crypto wallet.
I'm about to create me a crypto wallet very soon.
Create one, and then you tie that to it. And that's how you buy and sell NFTs.
I'm not too big of a fan of it. I want one, my own, great one. I don't give a fuck about NFTs. You know, me and Chris own land in Europe. We're lords.
Shut up.
I will show you right
A
now.
little square foot.
We own each. He bought a 2-for-1, and I gave him money for it.
How much was it?
$25 a piece.
25.
We own a square foot of land in, I think it's Scotland. Me and
sure
Chris.
it's not a scam?
No, it's established titles. You know, you heard.
That would be a great
No, okay.
scam.
You know,
okay,
did you hear
listen to this.
like Two
We
Bears
were-
One Cave sponsors?
Uh-huh.
It was established titles.
So yesterday morning we were like just talking about like, wouldn't it be cool to like, go to like Europe and just vacation for like a month? Like we can like save up all this money and like vacation. And we're like, yeah, we should do it. And then Roy's like, oh hell yeah, we can go visit my land.
Nice.
His square foot.
So where though?
Scotland. It's in the Scotland Highlands, because they sell it and then they use it to preserve the rest of the land around them. this farmer. I think it's real because 2 bears, 1 cave.
It's real.
Go to established titles,
You have a
please.
picture?
No, but I do have the coordinates.
You have the coordinates?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to need those coordinates.
I'm a fucking lord, by
Look
the
up
way.
what?
Established titles.
Roy.
I am Lord Rosario. That used to be my gamer tag. Now I'm legitimately Lord Rosario. So fuck y'all.
Oh, jeez.
The internet's been slow.
So you can stand on that land, though. Nobody can tell you shit.
I'm gonna go get a little American flag and plop it right there.
Oh, I like the way you think. That's a good idea. Scotland.
I think it's Scotland.
Have you ever been outside of the country? No. Have you, Bradley?
No.
No.
I've been in Mexico.
Mexico, yeah. Me too, Mexico.
Yeah, I've been to Juarez, but that's it.
Hey, you left the country, dog. You've been out of the country.
I almost walked into Juarez not too long ago, but my mom, I don't have a passport, so I was right there. The hotel was right next to. I was like, I really kind of want to, and I know some people just do it, and I was like,
what if you went and they let you in there, but they didn't let you back into the United States?
I would have been fucked, dude. We wouldn't be sitting here.
I'm going to Mexico next month.
I forgot you told me for how long?
I think like 5 days.
Were y'all
Too
driving?
long. Hell no, I'm not driving. Fuck that.
People I know drive there. Like, just go in there.
That's wild, dog.
That's what I'm saying. That's why
I'd
I'm
be
like,
way too scared to
and
do
they're young
that.
girls. That's the
Really?
craziest thing. They just go in there. One of them did it like monthly because
And
she
they're
had
going
braces.
to the border towns?
She had
Or
braces.
just going to the dentist?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a lot of people do that. No, we're flying to the Pacific coast of the state of Jalisco. It's a real nice beach, Puerto Vallarta.
Why are you just going?
It's vacation. Yeah, we're not taking the kids. It should be just a little honeymoon trip.
Are you gonna come back another father? Having another baby,
father.
another baby in the oven?
Maybe.
Another father.
Probably not. Now, I don't know. I was kind of scared at first, but
Does it?
it's like, fuck it.
How much were the tickets?
What do you mean? Like the plane tickets?
Yeah,
I don't know.
not much. Or what? See, that's me right there. Look, we didn't get that deal because that deal is way more expensive, but that's technically us. We are lords. I am a lord.
Okay, I believe you. Hey, we should start selling land to people in Europe. A square foot at a time.
Yeah, just buy like 5 of these.
Exactly. No, we
Yeah.
could just create our own certificate.
Oh, yeah.
We could get some podcast in Europe to sponsor us, or we'll be their sponsor. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
and so they'll think it's legit, just like Roy thinks it's legit, just because it was a podcast sponsorship.
It's legit. I'm lord. You'll see when it's on my passport.
So there's actually an app you can create NFTs on. It's called Sing, but the I in Sing is actually an exclamation point. So you can take a photo. There's a bunch of different ways you could go about it. So what I'm trying to do, just to kind of get acquainted with the technology, is I'm taking photos that I like and then running them through like an app that will animate the photo or make it look like a cartoon or a drawing. And then you can kind of edit it from there. You can mess with the exposure and the tint and everything. You can change the color of it. And then you can run through that app and it'll put it on the blockchain. It'll create it as an NFT. And then you can list that on Rarible and try to sell it.
Where does the value come? Like, why do people buy them? Like, what makes, like, how do you make money? Like,
It's
obviously,
art.
if anybody can sell it, which ones are being bought? You
So
know?
right now, the most popular ones are known as the Bored Ape Yacht Club. And so NFTs, they're not just one thing at the moment. They're becoming what they're going to be. So with the Bored Ape Yacht Club, it makes you like an exclusive member to these parties and to different events and things like that. That's why all the celebrities are paying millions of dollars for them. So for that specific one, it's more of like a status.
Yeah, he told us you can get into Discord with all them if you own one.
Yeah.
Also, what is it called? Play to
Earn.
earn. That's where I'm really interested in.
So basically, I think that's video games that you play. And
You can like bet and shit.
Mhm.
I was like, fuck yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy.
I'm not really interested in NFTs, but I want to make this. I know it's gonna inevitably just be everybody's life, so that's why I want to make this like part of the metaverse.
Oh, I get what you're saying. You want to create a studio in the metaverse?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm not really willing to participate, but I want people to be able to come and participate.
Well, no, yeah, you would have to participate. It would look like your avatar was sitting.
Well,
there
yeah, but I don't
doing
want to
exactly
be
what we're
fucking
doing.
looking at everybody else. Maybe at that point we can just be in here in real life,
Well,
and
maybe you can format it to where it looks like a live podcast, kind of like in a theater, and people can come sit in the seats and with their little avatar. That'd be dope.
that would be dope.
It's kind of what I imagine. And, you know, there's a lot of companies out there that are giving grants for people who want to create small businesses or businesses, you know, that pertain to the metaverse.
I didn't know that.
They're giving a lot of money to people.
Son of a bitch.
Yep.
We better hop on quick.
Yeah, because there's different things. Like a big one is going to be tickets to games and things like that. Because what it really does is the blockchain technology makes it really easy to authenticate the item. Because, you know, they can trace it back to whoever like minted it. And so when that comes to tickets, you know, it's a big deal. You could buy fake tickets to concerts or football games or whatever.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah. So it has a bunch of different uses.
It's the future.
Yeah, it is.
What's going on with crypto right now?
Basically, there's a lot of fear around the Fed hiking tax rates. And then also Biden.
He's about to make regulations.
Yeah, he's about to try to regulate it. It's just a lot of fear, dude. The media, if you're in crypto, long-term holding is the best way to be successful. Like, okay, I'm going to accumulate as much Bitcoin or as much Ethereum as I can from now until 2030. You can't go wrong if you do that.
Yeah.
It's like if you were going to invest in the internet in the 80s.
True.
Right now it's like 1983 and you got a lot of Apple stock.
I guess
if you have a lot of, you know, Bitcoin or something.
I guess for me, what kind of, especially for Bitcoin, because I remember like years ago when it was like, I don't know, $50 per Bitcoin.
Yep.
And now it could go up to like 65,000.
Was it like in the 30s now?
Yeah, right now I think it's like around 37.
Yeah, it went back down, but I mean, it's been consistently, you know, that high. But I'm just like, is it even smart to still even invest in that?
I think so.
Because is it going to be like where, let's say 10 years from now, it could be 3 million? Like
I think so.
Bitcoin? Yeah.
I think in 10 years, yeah. 10 to 15 years.
So you would say no matter what, even if it's like 65,000.
I think the
Still
lower
try
it goes, the better it is for us who want to accumulate it.
Yeah.
Because it's most people don't even know what the fuck it is. And the people who do know what it is understand that the blockchain technology is so superior to what we're using that it's unavoidable. Like we have no choice but to use it or get passed up by China and Russia and all these other countries.
Because I've just been hearing
Bastards.
Because I guess, you know, people that are in the finance world, they say it's bad.
Right.
But it's just like, it's kind of hard to
look at it like this. What do you know for a fact about the dollar where everyone is holding their value in?
I mean, the value just keeps going down. And
exactly.
Everything keeps going up.
Right.
Yeah.
So worst case scenario, it's like you're diversifying your assets because the dollar is inflationary. Bitcoin is deflationary. There's only so much Bitcoin. There's 21 million that'll ever be printed, right?
Yeah.
Or not printed, but minted.
Yeah.
So it's scarce. And really what it is, it's computing power. That's what crypto is. You're investing in computing power. And the whole world is run on computers. So eventually, like, people think that it's just a different type of money. They think it's just like a digital form of money. But
or
it's
a
not.
scam. That's why I hear too.
Oh, they think it's a
That's
scam.
what a
Depends
lot
on
of
who you
people
listen
think yeah.
So what it is, it's decentralized finance. Right now, the dollar is very centralized. It goes through the Fed and it goes through the central banking system, and it's very controlled, right?
Yeah.
So what Bitcoin is, and the thing is, the dollar it's nothing. It has no substance. It's not backed by gold.
We're not on the gold standard anymore.
Right. So yeah, it's paper. It's worth the paper that it's printed on, unless somebody says otherwise, right? And so what this is basically it's decentralized finance because let's say Roy had a bunch of mining rigs here. Well, now Roy is essentially a bank. And let's say I have one at my house. That's why it's decentralized, because the computing power is coming from a bunch of different sources.
That's why the feds are And the government's trying to
They
figure out how to
can't control
regulate
it. Yeah.
They don't like people making
Because
money.
That's how you control the people is with money.
And so, like right now, let's say he wanted to buy another square foot over there in Europe, and you're the European guy he's buying it from. He could literally just pay you in Bitcoin from here to there.
Yeah.
With no financial institution middlemaning. He's not going to have to go to the bank and pay for a wire. He's not going to have this transaction be, traced by the government in every different way.
And
No taxes, baby.
But is it just a lot of people, or just they fear it so much because they're so used to now?
Oh yeah, a lot of
the way
people are
things
ignorant. Yeah, a lot of people, it's ignorance.
Yeah.
And a lot of it also is like the media. They're just printing clickbait. So people who aren't well informed.
Kind of like why they attack Joe Rogan. It's the same thing.
Yeah, it's all clickbait shit. Because
Yeah.
when Bitcoin starts surging again, it's not going to, because it goes in cycles. And right now, this is the winter cycle.
Yeah.
It's the bear market. So eventually, in 4 years from now, when it starts pumping again towards 100,000, all the media is going to start talking about how it's the greatest asset in the last decade by far.
Is it going to be every crypto that we're going to see? Because I know Ethereum, it's probably going to go up like crazy too.
Mm-hmm.
But like, what
What
about?
are they saying? Like Bitcoin, SafeMoon, and Ethereum are like the three.
I mean, it depends on who you ask.
So is Dogecoin a legit thing? Or no?
Yeah, it is. I think it's legit because Elon Musk has really adopted it as his project.
But it's nothing though, right? It's not like what Bitcoin is, right?
Yeah, it is, except that it's not deflationary like Bitcoin. Like it's just got a huge supply. Like it's an infinite amount of
Yeah.
Dogecoin. But Dogecoin is probably one of the most accepted cryptos by retailers right now.
Because I have some investments. So like when right before it like really skyrocketed,
Mhm.
I put like maybe $300 in
Nice.
it. But when it at its peak, when it reached 75 cents,
Right.
like my wallet was like at 5,000.
Nice.
But I wish I sold it.
Yeah.
So I could have bought more, but
Yeah.
my ass thought it's gonna just go up to $1.
Mhm.
But I should have sold it right when it.
Are you
hit
still
75.
in profit?
Yeah, now I am.
Yeah.
So because I think I got it when it was like 3-4 cents.
Nice.
But I wish I got it when it was like 0.00.
I think
like,
it'll eventually be worth $1 or more.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Elon Musk, right now you can buy Tesla merchandise with Dogecoin.
Yeah.
And that's basically them just kind of beta testing the technology to see if they can actually accept it for cars and shit.
Yeah, because part of me still wants to like. I've had moments where I'm like, I just need to just get rid of it now, but something keeps telling me just
I
to
would
hang
hold it.
on to it.
Yeah, for sure.
Mhm.
Like I said, it's like somebody selling you on the internet in the 80s. That's how I feel like that's how it is with crypto. Nobody knows what the fuck it is. Nobody understands the impact that it's going to have on the world. This is the second coming of the internet.
Yeah.
It really is.
Sure.
It's going to revolutionize everything. Some people think that's a bad thing. Some people think that, okay, because think about it like this. A global currency doesn't exist right now. You could say, yeah, the dollar, the world reserve currency is the dollar. So that's the closest thing we have. But imagine if the entire world used the same currency.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Isn't that
what,
what the World Bank is trying to do?
that's what makes
New World Order type shit.
it is kind of. Except this is the thing. Okay, yeah, as far as the New World Order thing goes, it would kind of unify that aspect of humanity, but it's still decentralized finance for the most part.
That's very important, though.
For the most part. A lot people will argue that what I just said also because a lot of institutions and a lot of they're known as whales. They accumulated a bunch of Bitcoin whenever it was like 10 cents. Whenever I first heard about Bitcoin, dude, it was like $10.
It was $8 when I
Yeah.
learned about it,
Yeah.
and I should have bought it.
I saw
It was harder back then to buy it.
I saw this one investor said that back when it was like nothing, he bought a pizza for like 8 Bitcoin, and just to think that how much that would be worth now.
Yeah. Even now with it dipping, I mean, things don't just go up. They got to come back down.
Yeah.
And unless you're holding like 10 or 15 Bitcoin, it coming down is a really good thing for those who recognize what it is and understand that if you accumulate a lot of that, there's going to be a huge transfer of wealth. You know what I
Some
mean?
really smart people I listened to have said Bitcoin's either going to be $1,000 or $100,000 a Bitcoin.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna go one or the other.
Uh-huh.
I don't know yet.
I think the bottom is about 28,000. I think that's the bottom.
Oh,
And if maybe it'll go to the bottom, maybe it won't. I mean, you never know. If Joe Biden comes out and says a bunch of ignorant stuff about crypto and they start flexing like they're going to put a bunch of regulations on it or try to stop the mining, then it's going to definitely go down.
Well, China already did, right?
they try every year.
They say that that's what they're doing, but there's a
Probably
lot.
the ones
They're exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I've heard this thing recently that I don't know how true it is, but there's been a lot of so-called theories talking about that Putin is the one that's truly behind Bitcoin.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's why he has all this wealth. Because a lot of people believe that he's most likely the richest man on earth.
It's because he's the
That'd be
owner
crazy.
of Russia. That's why
Yeah.
he's the richest man in the world. He owns Russia. Like,
Yeah.
that's his business. It's not that he's like, everything goes through him when it's in that country.
But I've heard he jumped on Bitcoin like way early in the game.
Uh-huh.
That's why.
Who's the creator of Bitcoin?
We don't.
You think it's
know.
one person or multiple?
It's Satoshi Nakamoto.
Yeah, but you think that's one person or multiple?
How?
Also, the creator of Ethereum is Russian. So, I mean, think about that one. Maybe they're all in cahoots over there.
Oh, Vitalik Buterin.
That weird dude, yeah.
Yeah, he looks like an
Scary.
alien.
He showed Fashodi said that too.
Yeah, he does.
showed
Little body, big ass head.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, if you really want to get into some conspiracy theories, I think that blockchain technology came from somewhere else.
I've heard that too.
It's that crazy.
Yeah.
You think that's how aliens operate?
I think so. I think it's one of those things that got handed down to humanity as like a, here, we're going to throw y'all a bone.
When? Not too long ago?
I guess Vitalik Buterin's mother was abducted or some shit. Because that's what the aliens do here. They mess with our DNA. They're trying to create hybrids. So, I don't know.
Because isn't it like at the end, like blockchain's like mathematics, right? It's like equations and shit.
It's open ledger. So basically it's like public ledger where anybody can see, the transactions that are taking place and how it became settled. That's what mining is. Mining is computing power that's solving equations.
So please explain to me this conspiracy that it's from somewhere else. That's crazy. What do you mean? Tell me, please.
So Bitcoin and I guess the equation behind it, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I was saying because it
pretend like I really
because
understand.
didn't that shit come out like in 2008?
I think so, yeah. The white paper, they write a white paper behind the technology, and then from what I understand, it's just like from a mathematics standpoint, it's just out of this world.
It's out of this world?
Yeah, basically.
That would be some shit.
Yeah, who knows, dude? Who knows? As far as like, could a team of Russian mathematicians have come up with it? Yeah. But who knows? The guy came out and stayed very private. That's what's crazy about it. Is he went by the pseudonym Satoshi Nakamoto, and he remained anonymous this entire time.
Aren't they saying he's supposed to, or this person is
Supposed to reveal themselves?
because he got to go to court?
Really?
Yeah,
That's
what I've heard
about that. That's crazy.
Well, here's the
they
thing.
got to go to court. And
Anyone that tries to fuck with the Federal Reserve, like they get what comes to them.
subpoenaed. Yeah, they're gonna.
no, they end up dying, huh?
Yeah,
That's might be why this person remained anonymous. I mean, the question of could a foreign government have come up with this entire thing as a way of trying to knock off the dollar? Maybe. Who knows?
But then in return, just brought more power to the people.
Yeah, I feel really positive about crypto, honestly. Even though, like, shit, I haven't made that much money in crypto. I've lost money in crypto. There has been a lot of institutional adoption this past year.
Peru, right? Or one of those.
El Salvador made it their they made it their currency.
They're mining it in a volcano, aren't they?
Yeah, they're doing all kinds of stuff. But I mean, in terms of like banks getting in on it, and
that's why I saw it during the football game.
Mhm.
They're talking about crypto now. That's what I was like.
You've seen it
It
everywhere.
seemed like it's over after people like that are talking about it. You know,
Are you saying like it's reached its peak hype?
it seems like it's like now it's like, oh, okay, what the hell? I don't know.
Can you imagine if we had a currency where it's like it was as volatile as Bitcoin, And so it's like,
coin?
if it goes down, we're all just like, fuck, everybody's broke. But when it's up, everybody's just fucking having a great time.
What if I had my own crypto?
You can make your own ERC20 token on Ethereum.
What if I had my own token?
You can.
One token to get it on this podcast.
Yeah.
Come view it.
Yeah. That's what's going to start happening. That's why I'm surprised Rogan doesn't have his own crypto.
He's got too much money. He don't give a fuck.
He needs to learn.
Who knows? He might.
He has a few Bitcoin.
Because he could sell tickets to his show. Like, you know, you could do all kinds of stuff.
I'm sure, like, that'd be fun, actually.
Yeah, that's insane. This is the concept.
A Roy coin to get it in the show.
Right.
Oh, dude, that'd be badass. Don't steal my... Help me create that idea out there, you little nerds who are listening.
Or aliens.
Yeah, or aliens.
I have no interest.
It's fascinating, dude. The stuff that's out there. That's why it's
Swagadelic, I'll keep it 100 with you. I have no interest in talking to things that are not from this world.
Oh, yeah.
Whether they're extra dimensional or they're just aliens from another planet.
Uh-huh.
Leave that shit alone. That's what I say.
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't want to talk to.
You're scared?
Yep. I don't want to know.
What about Neuralink?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about
You wouldn't get Neuralink?
If it's anything like he says it is, it's like he said, you know, it's like the smartphone. It just came out. Like people were like, it just happened so quickly.
Mm-hmm.
You're just like, oh shit,
What
now
is it?
It's like a little.
It's a brain implant, like a chip that they implant in your brain that's supposed to be able to just like download information, store your memories.
It's supposed to actually be good for you. Apparently, like, it's supposed to be good for your
Who
brain,
knows?
but like you can get hacked. I don't know. People can just constantly fuck with you.
That would be insane.
I'm not with it.
Yeah.
I think what concerns me is just, you know, if you want to read a book, you go out and you read a book. If you want to know info, you do your own research. It's just crazy to me to think, be like, he could recommend me a book and I could just be like, oh, poof, it's in there. And then, okay, I've read it. So let's talk about it.
Exactly.
Like, just like that. You just know information just like that.
Mm-hmm. And
So do you
unlimited memory.
Do you think all of this is alien influence, extraterrestrial influence?
All of what? Technology?
This seems like it's either gonna like be the next step in evolution, or it's just another fad.
We're devolving.
I'm just asking, do you like you're
I
saying?
don't know.
with
I have
crypto-
mixed ideas.
Crypto, Neuralink, the ability to fix your body very quickly, you know, like cyborg type shit.
Right.
The mRNA vaccine's about to cure AIDS, and then cancer's next. You think this is all us or aliens?
I mean, it's hard to say. There's key points in human history where we made really big jumps, and it just seems unnatural.
Like
And
when we started flying the planes, and then
we started dropping bombs
we
from
dropped
those
the bombs and
planes
we went to the moon.
shortly after. Yeah,
In 60
exactly.
years.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, okay, maybe we're just like being brought along at a slow pace by some higher beings that are, you know, a lot more advanced than us. And they're just kind of babying us along. But we're definitely in an infant stage. The fact that we're still looking at each other different because of the color of our skin from a level of intelligence, you know, like these beings probably see us still as very ignorant and very warlike. And so it's hard to say, to answer your question. Maybe we came up with this technology on our own. Maybe there's just enough smart people out there. But sometimes it does seem like, okay, we're given things that are out of this world, or even just this. Okay, how the fuck did we go from cavemen to architecture and engineering and shit like that? You know?
Didn't they say mushrooms?
Oh, the stoned ape theory? Yeah,
that makes sense.
there's a lot of different theories. But if you really look into it, if you study these things, dude, sometimes it's like a scientist had a dream and it gave him intuition to discover whatever.
What's also like really like kind of fascinating to think about is they've said this I've heard it on Rogan, like this, you know, even if the stone ape theory is real, what we don't realize is that might have happened in 100,000 years. Shit's happening in decades now.
Okay,
like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? That's what I'm like,
Yeah.
from cavemen to fire to gunpowder, like that's thousands of years, even maybe not hundreds. That's a long time. That's a lot for evolution. From 1900 till 2020, a lot
has happened.
Even from like the 40s, the 50s, 60s,
Right.
Everything's on our phone now. Yeah.
I just feel like we still have such a long way to go.
Do you think we'll kill ourselves before that happens?
I mean, I feel like we'll eventually live in a dystopian dictatorship before we kill ourselves.
Ruled by Facebook.
Maybe China. I mean,
Bad things are happening.
Or
over
the
there,
sun
too.
just explodes.
You don't think if America falls, the whole
Yeah.
world, you don't think if America falls, everybody else is falling?
when you think of America, what do you think of? Like, do you really think that this country is run by patriots who have
No, this fucking country's
was
run
bought and
by
sold by,
big tech and big farm run this fucking
Right.
country.
but also other countries like Saudi Arabia and maybe Russia and China already have a lot of influence over this what we call the United States.
I think Putin runs the world, but I think there's another class of people who tell him what to do. That's what I think.
Think so?
I think Putin's the big bad dude who's just like, because even China won't fuck with Russia. You heard that. Like, they'll bow down to Russia. I think somebody else is ruling.
So yeah, kind of in the same line of thinking of what you're saying is like, okay, whenever power has been taken from what we think is America, we're not going to know about it. It's going to be a situation where it's already been that way for decades. And before it becomes apparent and obvious to everyone.
I mean, that was kind of what happened with the pandemic.
Uh-huh.
A lot of freedoms, a lot of power was.
Oh, yeah. If you think about the rights that have slowly been taken away and the privacy that
Sucks.
Yeah.
There's no privacy.
there's no privacy. Even just at the airport, whenever we're coming back from that Dallas Cowboys game, it's just like, when did I understand after 9/11, the
9/11.
Patriot Act, all that bullshit, but flying is just such a pain in the ass. It should be way easier than it is. Just to get on an airplane, you got to wait in this long ass line, take your shoes off, run through a metal detector, get pat down. It's like, what are we doing here?
And back in the 50s, people would just drop you off right there where the plane was.
Yeah, exactly.
Like 5 minutes before it took
Have you
off.
ever heard Joey Diaz's story? He was like, because he has family in Miami.
Mhm.
They would basically gut a pig, season it, put things inside it, and fucking put it in a bag and carry it on a plane as
Wow.
a carry-on
Oh, shit.
in the plane in the 80s.
That's
Stinky
insane.
ass fucking dead pig.
Yep, I
and
believe
fly
it.
to Jersey, cook it, eat it, and go home.
Yeah, I know. I bet it was so easy to smuggle drugs, dude. Golly. Have you seen Blow?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Narcos. All
That's
those.
such a great movie.
That's a great movie.
That's Penelope Cruz, right?
I smuggled weed into a country one time.
Penelope Cruz, right?
Yeah,
Just a
Johnny
very
Depp.
small amount.
You're fucking stupid. You know that? Why the fuck? What country?
Mexico.
Oh. Why would you do that? International drug smuggling
Exactly.
for a small amount.
And I've heard people say that they have done that, and I'm like, how? Like,
That's
I'll be
stupid.
too fucking
There's
afraid.
a lot of easier. I don't know about international, but I know like state to state.
Mhm.
Even like mushrooms, they say is pretty easy now. Like
State to state, of course, it's easy to take anything across the state border.
flying,
Oh, flying, yeah.
like
Yeah.
there's like with edibles, really,
Yeah.
really, really easy.
Mhm.
But like I guess what like lion's mane, that's a legal mushroom.
Mhm.
You take that out and you grind up mushrooms and put them in capsules and you put it in the lion's mane. That's how you can fly with mushrooms across the state.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, allegedly. That's what I hear. You hear things. That's not.
We're just like, how good is our security? Like,
Right now,
there's
those
so many-
motherfuckers don't give a fuck. They ain't getting paid shit. Getting
That's
treated
what
like
I'm
shit. They
saying.
don't give a fuck.
It just seems so like a military operation at the airport. I was really taken aback. I don't know. I've seen it before. I've been to the airport, but for some reason, it just really stood out in my mind this time.
Maybe because they knew it was a Cowboys game.
And also, I don't know, but it just seems like people are so less social now. It's like nobody wants to talk to each other. Nobody's talking to strangers. I remember 2019, 2018 going to the airport. I made friends at the airport.
That's pre-pandemic, brother.
I know, that's what I'm saying, dude. What the fuck? Things have changed. I hate to say it. I really hate to admit that it's changed, but it has. Especially in places like the airport. I'm just looking at everybody and I'll start commenting on it out loud. I'll be like, what the fuck? Why is everybody so sad? Strangers don't want to talk to each other anymore. It's like everybody's just
sad.
keeping to themselves.
That is some sad shit.
I love talking to people at the airport. I don't know. It just always happens. I just always talk to strangers at the
It's
airport.
been a long time since I've flown. I don't even remember the last time I flown.
Do I ever talk to strangers out in public?
Yeah,
Yeah.
depends. But yeah, I do.
I encourage
If it's
it.
there,
I feel like I can always make a conversation with someone I have
For sure.
no idea. Yeah.
as much as I do like conversation, I actually don't like talking in public like that.
Right.
I'm just like, I could see, like, actually, you know what? I will side with them and say, if I'm flying, leave me the fuck alone.
Don't talk to me.
Leave me the fuck alone, man. Because I'm already fucking scared to fly anyways, because I hate heights. So I'm leave me alone. Like, actually, I get that. Like, especially if you're on business, like, what the fuck? Don't fuck with me. But I'm social. You know, I'm friendly, and like, if people want to talk, I'll talk.
Yeah, and the thing is, you get in really close proximity with people, sitting on the plane, bumping elbows,
smelling their farts.
Yeah, exactly. So it's natural.
I would love to go on a plane right now, blast a fart, and just ruin everybody's day.
It's a part of getting older too. I think starting conversations with people, it's a part of getting older.
Yeah.
I really see. I see a lot of old man tendencies creeping in on me.
You're getting that way, huh? You really are our uncle.
I feel less cool. I definitely see, you know, whenever you're young and you see, or you hear the old folks talking about, you know, you kids and y'all's crazy ass music or y'all, the things y'all wear, and they just don't get it. And I remember thinking, y'all just don't get it. And now I'm one of those people who I don't get it. Like, I see these kids and what they're doing, and it's like, I don't know.
Swagadelics getting washed.
I'm getting old, dude. I don't know what's cool anymore. I can honestly say that, like, it's passed me up.
Oh my god!
Like what the kids are into. That soon? Damn. What the kids are into, dog. It's just like, man. And maybe it's just this generation, you know, growing up with all this technology and having a phone in their face all the time. This is weird.
It's getting more wacky for sure.
Yeah. It's like how often do you see people pointing their phone at themselves and doing some kind of weird shit or doing a TikTok dance or like, you know?
Yeah.
One thing I do like doing when I go to the grocery store quite often, and I like observing everybody on their phone. Like 99% of them are on their phone.
Right.
While they're grocery shopping. I just like to watch the interactions. Like,
just wait till Neuralink comes out and everyone's like looking on their phone like this.
Oh, like, yeah, no, you think they're talking to you, but they're just like zoned out, just scrolling.
Dude, by that point, you just fucking swipe right and you'll get your food delivered to you by robots, man. Which I'm not opposed to, because a self-driving car when I'm drunk, perfect.
But this part of that
perfect
make you kind of sad. Like, are we really not going to be able to have anything physical at all?
I don't think so. I mean, I feel like the people who are going to be really into it are going to be really into it, and the people who are going to be like
I feel like your kids are already kind of
authentic.
Your kids' generation already, like, they're already being primed for that. Then, you know, they live their lives on a screen already. So I mean, what's that world going to be like?
Yeah, no doubt.
So I think we'll be like this, sort of like we've always been, this line between old and new. Mm-hmm. That's kind of been us already, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. It's like you feel out of touch. I remember feeling way more in tune with nature and way more like earthy, I guess is the way to describe it. When you're a kid and you're playing outside and you're falling down in the dirt and, you know,
eating dirt,
all that kind of stuff. That's why I find it really important to get outside, like going out into nature. I'm all about it. It's such a different thing. What do you mean?
They're going to start monetizing the environment. Like,
think so?
Yeah, that's the next step.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
have
you heard about that?
No.
Yeah, like breathing air is going to start costing money. Drinking water is going to, well, it kind of already is, but even more so.
They're just going to want us to sit in the metaverse all day.
Be assets and monetized, and that's what's coming, yeah. Like nature.
Have you heard? Did you hear that Jeff Bezos said that Earth will be like a resort for billionaires in the future?
Shit.
Everyone else is going to be living on some shitty space station, and Earth will be like a resort for the extremely rich.
When?
In the next 100 years.
Well, just think about how many people are in poverty. How long can people survive, like, not having money and food? So if only the healthy people are the ones that can afford health insurance and all that, is it only just like in the way distant future? Is it just going to be rich people here living? Like, do you know what I'm saying though? Like, yeah. I don't know.
I've always wondered that about like life. Is there just like some universal law that states there's always going to be somebody better? You know what I mean?
Somebody better?
Because I feel you, like, if everybody's like...
You mean like survival of the fittest?
I mean, like, if there's this utopian world, is there still going to be some way that's like a rich and a poor? There's always been that way throughout history. Are we going to eliminate that? Or is that...
I think we have the resources to eliminate it.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Is that like a universal law? Like, if there was other life out there, did they
established
Was there
that? Like a hierarchy?
Was there like a hierarchy? Was there a this can do it, this can't do it type thing? You know, that's what I've always wondered. If there is other life out there, like about life, is it just written in the DNA of the universe that something's greater than another?
Well, there's theories that basically say that the social class didn't exist until we started farming, until we started hoarding resources. Because in the past, it was hunter-gatherers. We were in tribes.
But that's what I mean. But even in that, though, if you were a greater hunter, you were going to eat.
You're the king.
Yeah, you were going to eat.
But you shared with everybody because everybody was a vital part of the community.
You don't think humans have been greedy their whole life? I mean, the whole existence.
Well, yeah, I think they definitely used it as a form of power. But in terms of like where they're poor people like there is today, I think that's a creation. I mean, that's definitely a creation. That happened with the Industrial Revolution. Exactly. Yeah, so I don't think it was like written in the stars.
But even like life, like animals, there's hierarchies of like the ones who don't eat, and then there's the ones that do. I don't know how else to explain it.
No, yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. If they can travel across the stars, is there still a lower class of aliens?
I feel like we're really in denial about the nature of reality and the nature of nature. Like, it's brutal, dog. And
nature's metal.
I was so obsessed with the Discovery Channel and the shows that would show like crocodiles eating
me too. I love
the baby zebras and stuff. Because it's really a cold, hard fact of life that survival is an exception. You know what I mean? Like, it's not the given. So things die, things suffer. We're dying right now, you know? It's like every second we take a breath could be our last. But here in America, we're so used to just pleasure all the time. Sometimes you got to struggle, dog. Sometimes you got to do dangerous stuff. Like, that's why I like getting around.
Like skydiving?
Yeah,
was I talking about that with you?
Skydiving. Yeah, you said you want to go skydiving.
When did I tell you that?
I think you told me a couple times.
Oh.
I'm not down to skydive, though, because I don't know.
It wasn't you, it was Chris.
I wouldn't be able to jump off the plane.
I don't remember who it was, but yeah, I want to go skydiving.
Do it.
That's why I'm like, if you can get me on the plane, I'll fucking jump. I just got to get on the plane.
See, that's my thing. I think I can get on it. I think I can come to that point where it's time to jump out, and I'll be like, no, can't do it.
What'd you do? Mm-hmm. Oh, this is scary. Fuck.
Basically, you just strap in.
I think anything that could kill you like that is kind of fun.
It's like a minute of free fall, I think you get.
It would be a great way to die.
I mean, you're not going to feel it.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And that beats like dying of old age or cancer or something. How old do you want to be?
Like,
when you
if
die?
I can live, like, be mentally and physically there, I wouldn't mind getting to 80.
80?
After that, kill me. If I'm not, if I'm maybe more mental, like I can maybe be more like dependent on somebody physically to move me around and shit. But if my brain's out, what's the point? I'm not me anymore. I would like 80 years of solid knowing what I'm doing and not shitting myself.
Yeah.
That's about it. I don't give a fuck after that. I
guess a lot of people don't realize that that's how death happens. It's like a slow process. Like, you don't just die in your sleep. You know, it's you break down over many years. Yeah.
It hurts.
It's sad.
Even those final moments are probably pretty painful. Well, those final days, I'm sure something in your brain happens, right? There's some like chemicals happening.
People start checking out.
You're just like out of there.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. I've heard they start passing over while they're still here. And that they'll start seeing things in the room and lights and auras.
Hey, how was your friend, by the way?
That.
The one that went to heaven.
My friend that went to heaven. Oh, I haven't heard from him.
Can you tell the story to Jen without... Don't say names.
Yeah, I can tell the story. One of my really good friends, like a brother to me. He's always going through stuff, though. He's crazy. He's a crazy dude. You know, he came by my house and he was like... I think he was probably already drinking, I think. And he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get a 6-pack." You know, we're drinking, chilling, and I have a little bit of psilocybin in this vial, and I had that vial sitting there for a long time. I took it on vacation with me, and I grounded it up into like a fine powder. So I wasn't really sure about how much was in it. You know, I seriously thought it was only like a couple of grams at the most. And I showed it to him because it looked kind of cool. You know, it was sitting in a vial. And he's like, what is that? I told him what it was. And he was like, I'm going to take it. It's like, you might feel it, you might not. So he just wham, downs it. And then it was pretty funny when he downed it because it's almost like dry scooping protein powder or something. It was so fine. Like he didn't expect like it getting stuck in his throat. So he started coughing and all this dust was going everywhere. He was trying to tell me to get him some water. So I go get him some water or whatever. We're chilling. We're sitting at my table. And he just stands up out of nowhere. And he's like, where are we? Who am I? And he just lost touch. He just lost all touch with reality. And so he goes into this loop. Well, he was laughing. We had some music playing and stuff. And I start dancing around, moving. He was just losing his shit. It's like, I feel like we're like in outer space. He was gone. He was laughing so hard.
No way.
He kept repeating himself. He got stuck in a loop where he was saying the same 5 things over and over and over for probably about 2 hours.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. But it was a good, pleasant thing what he was seeing. I mean, he was having his mind blown to pieces, but he was like, is this heaven? Did we die? It's like, are you seeing this shit right now? He just kept saying that over and over. And eventually he snapped out of it. He came back and that all started probably about 11 p.m. And then by the time he was good enough, in my opinion, to drive home, it was like 4 a.m., 4:30 a.m. So I babysat him that whole night.
Seems about right.
You were just drinking? You were on nothing?
No, I was just drinking. Yeah. And so,
fuck.
I don't know. Well, see, this is the main issue is that he doesn't have a phone. Like he hasn't had a phone for like the past month and a half.
Oh.
So he was hard to reach to begin with. But
I was wondering why he wasn't posting on Snapchat.
He left my house that night and it's like I hadn't heard from him or seen him since. So
he went to heaven.
He went to heaven.
And he didn't want to come back.
He got abducted. Oh yeah, and when he came back, he was like, "What the fuck is this shit?" He opened my garage door and walked outside, and he was just laughing. He was like, "Welcome back to Lubbock."
Fuck.
But yeah, shout out to Ryan.
Oh,
my homie, Little Stanky. We call him Little Stanky.
I wasn't gonna say his name.
He's a goon, bro. My friend Little Ryan. You need to get him on here. Have him tell some stories. He's been in so many fights. He's probably legit been in over 100 street fights, knocking people out.
He's a little dynamite.
He's got his ass whooped a lot too, though. That's the thing. It's like he's been jumped. He's been to prison. Huh? Yeah, he grew up in TYC, so he first went to prison whenever he was like 11 years old.
11.
Yeah.
What the fuck did he do at 11?
I think
he's fighting.
I think he had got arrested for some bullshit. I think it was like a robbery charge or something, but he's been in and out of prison for a really long time. And like I said, he's like a brother to me. The first time I ever met him, we were in Idalou, and my brother was like, "Hey, meet my new friend, blah, blah, blah." He says he knows where we can get a bottle of tequila. And I'm like, "Yeah, right. He's not going to get us a bottle of tequila." And he's like, "Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Follow me over here." We end up following him. He's like, "Look out. I'm going to go into this house. Oh, I need y'all to be on the lookout." And he went in, he went through the back, and I hear like a siren or something going off. So we were like, "Man, we're out of here." My brother and I take off running, and we were on foot at the time because we were so young. We didn't have cars back then. I think they were probably like 14. I was 15. So we were walking down the street in Idalou, and then we see him from a distance walking with a duffel bag. And I'm like, did he get it? So we end up meeting back up with him, and he has this big ass bottle of Patron, the big the Anejo, the gold one. Mm-hmm. And so we go to a park in the middle of the day at Idalou, and we just take shots and drink the whole bottle of tequila. That's how I met Ryan. And he went to school with me. He had come from Rawls or something.
Well, when I met Ryan, they made kebabs. These elaborate kebabs, all this nice. His wife made it nice for him, and then he picked it apart and just ate the vegetables or something like that. Like,
oh, just ate the meat. Probably he picked all the vegetables.
Yeah, there was like a whole like kebab. Like she made him, very nice of her, and all he ate was one thing out of it. He just picked it off there and ate it. And I was like, "What the hell's wrong with this guy?" He's
wild, man.
He is wild.
He wants to get on here. I'm telling you, you should get him on. He's got some stories.
I had him on Snap, and he was always talking shit to me about fantasy,
the fantasy football,
and then he just disappeared.
Shout out to him for winning the league.
I know.
Dude, he started off in last place.
He ended up winning?
He ended up winning.
He beat your father-in-law?
No, he ended up beating my cousin Travis.
I came in fourth.
Yep. You were in first place like the whole season.
And then I got injuries and
Yeah, the injuries sucked it. And COVID,
yeah.
losing a lot of players. But yeah, Ryan won $700. He came back from last place. I was talking so much shit to him about his team. But yeah, now it's the end of the football season.
Can't wait again. Are you gonna do it again next year?
Yeah, we should do $200.
I'm down.
And the prize will be $1,700.
I'm down 100%.
Yeah, and then second place will probably be like, I don't know. I could do $1,500 for first.
Was that a $2,000 pot?
Yeah,
I'm down.
and then like $300 for second, and then third, get your money back.
Hell yeah.
Bradley, you play fantasy? No, you should get into
Would
it.
you play for $200? For $1,500?
Yeah, if I have the money.
It's a lot of fun.
Then.
Hey man, you got a long time to save.
Hell yeah.
$20 a week.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm excited now.
You're excited? The season's over. You're excited for next season?
Yeah, because I did all right for like my first
Oh,
time.
that was your first time, huh?
Pretty much, yeah.
I was surprised how well you did.
I got lucky though.
We had a good league. It was tough.
I got lucky for some people making dumb draft choices that I got lucky.
Yeah. Gambling's always fun.
I want to go to Vegas.
You never been to Vegas?
Nope. Oh, what the fuck? Something on my side. Ow.
We got invited to Vegas.
I got a
and
fucking
we didn't go.
rose thorn in my side.
Really?
Yeah, did I run into a rose bush today?
You allergic?
Nah, I just stuck in there, motherfucker. My bad. I don't know what the hell. I started picking at it.
Dude, what the hell? How long have you been going?
Oh yeah, man. I was gonna say
What
that.
time is
before.
it?
You want to? Let's get
It's
this
almost
one.
10:30.
Let's get this one out.
Let's
on
wrap
the-
it up.
Oh shit! An hour. 45?
Your camera even on?
No, yeah, I didn't know we were doing.
God damn.
We're at an hour and 45.
Yeah, bro. Our podcast muscles are flexed
Oh, yeah.
out, bro.
It's nice and tight. But Snake Pit Pod on everything. Are you still doing your fucking podcast or what?
Yeah, eventually. I got some big plans, dude.
Okay.
I've been laying low, charging up, but I got some big ideas. We'll talk about it here in a minute, but eventually, yeah, I'm gonna get the Swagadelic show back on track. I kind of lost sight of the vision and just busy, like trying to get my mind right. So anyway, I got my Instagram active again. You can find me at Mr. Swagadelic. I don't have it private right now, so anybody can follow me. Yeah, holler at me. I got good content on there. I make cool videos.
Is your other one up? The Swagadelic show?
Oh no, that one's not. I don't think it is. I deactivated it.
But
I'll activate it again eventually. I just need to get organized, find a more efficient way of producing.
what?
It's coming.
Be on the lookout, people. Bradley
So
Pitts.
Follow me at Bradley Noel Garcia.
The shadows are upon you.
Yeah, that too.
Still out there.
So watch it for a second, third, fourth time.
Get those views up, people.
Shout out to Rattlesnake Roy, dude. Thanks for having me.
Yes, sir. Jen, what about your show?
Follow my hair page, Texas Chainsaw Alchemist, booking out for February and March. And the Laugh Now Cry Later is February 11th. Doors open 8:30.
How much is it?
$5. 21 and over, BYOB.
21 and over. No kids.
Dress code is black, pink,
Motherfuckers.
or red.
No fucking kids. You better be
Fucking
dressed
kids.
up. No burnt orange.
I won't wear burn one.
No curly headed Mahomes hair. No, I'm just kidding. All right, guys. We'll see y'all next time.